Hopes for an Iran-US deal remain high. The push for a second round of talks has gained momentum. The ceasefire seems to be holding, but there is a thorn in the side: Lebanon. Ending the fighting in Lebanon remains a key sticking point from the first day of the 14-day ceasefire. Iran has insisted on a ceasefire in Lebanon, but Israel says its offensive against Hezbollah is not part of the deal. Reports suggest a ceasefire between Israel and Lebanon, but minus Hezbollah is taking shape. President Donald Trump has said that talks between leaders of both countries would take place on Thursday. In a post on his Truth social network, Trump said, and I'm quoting him here, "Trying to get a little breathing room between Israel and Lebanon. It has been a long time since the two leaders have spoken, like 34 years. It will happen tomorrow." Now, Israel has confirmed Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu will speak with Lebanese President Joseph Aoun. But official sources from Lebanon said that they are not aware of any upcoming contact with Israel. Any possible second meeting between Israeli and Lebanese ambassadors is not scheduled yet. Lebanese and Israeli envoys met in Washington. The meeting was mediated by U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio. Earlier, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu outlined Israel's top priority in talks with Lebanon.
In the negotiations with Lebanon, there are two central objectives. First, the dismantling of Hezbollah. Second, a sustainable peace. Peace achieved through strength.
Now, Lebanon was pulled into the war on March 2nd after Hezbollah attacked Israel. Since then, Israeli strikes have killed more than 2,000 people and displaced more than 1 million. More than 630 people have died and thousands injured in Lebanon since Trump announced a 14-day ceasefire. Attacks have also killed UN peacekeepers as well as medical staff. Now, Israel's actions in Lebanon have attracted international condemnation. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez is aggressively lobbying to suspend the Israel Association Agreement over alleged human rights violations. A petition calling for suspension of the agreement has reached 1 million signatures. Italy says it will not renew its defense agreement with Israel. Now, with Trump administration and mediation from Pakistan taking up shape for further talks with Iran, hopes for an Iran-US deal are pretty high. A ceasefire in Lebanon will help the prospects of a permanent end to war, but Israel's insistence on keep hitting Hezbollah remains a red line for Iran and a massive hurdle for diplomacy. The hopes for an Iran-US deal, of course, it remains high, and the push for a second round of talks has already gained momentum. The ceasefire seems to be holding for now, but there is one thorn that still needs to be taken care of, which is Lebanon. Ending the fighting in Lebanon remains a key sticking point. From the first day of the 14-day ceasefire, Iran has insisted on a ceasefire which includes Lebanon. But Israel says its offensive against Hezbollah is not part of the deal.